Cool. I mean, like, just try to put me in your headspace here. Like, what we lose our med, but what do we do next?
Is Lara and Quad here?
They should be.
Hello.
Hey,
I We lose our med. What's gonna happen next? It's not a question for Lara. Question for anyone here.
sack for med.
Sure, we just have to call and execute it. Okay. I mean, either sacking for Meg or resetting his time, we just have to call for it. I don't know what we're calling for. But we avoid staggering, which is nice, except for a soldier who's staggering us for nothing. So what's the plan now, team? We're here, we're alive, you have some buffs out. Oh, they just gave that for no pressure for you guys for free. Okay. Interesting. What's the plan now, gang? What do you think we're talking about? And if we don't remember, what would be a good idea for us to do? You can pretend it's happening now, that you have the benefit of perfect omniscience.
We have this ad, so we should sack for Uber,
I mean,
right?
they only have 70. They're not gonna have for how long?
15 seconds.
Yeah, roughly. See, you could walk this if you wanted. Or you could sack, it'd be fine.
I'd probably buff heavier soldier go out, um, try to jump on their gun, and like
Honestly,
coordinate with
first
their
thing I want you
squad.
guys to be calling whether it's gonna be a sack or gonna be dry, or a user is gonna be dry before we do any kind of like overly specific positioning stuff. But I mean, I like what you're saying, but when you're in the moment, just be sure that you're being specific and being like saying initially whether it's gonna be a sack or a dry or an exchange or what.
Gotcha.
But I liked what you were saying. You said heavy soldier tunnel or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it a sack or a dry? I don't remember.
Sack. Sack on the gun with like spy comms.
Sacking for the gun is fake. I don't understand. He's gonna rebuild it. It's take you guys like 20 seconds to respawn, and he's gonna have the gun built again by that point in time. Sorry, like so harsh in my criticism, but
No,
sacking of
no,
the gun
no.
is fake and not real.
You're good.
Sack on the medic. Cool, the exchange. Unfortunate. What could we have done better there?
Pop early?
I mean, yeah, that's a good option. You could have popped here or not in the sight line.
Spot the sniper?
Yeah, I mean we know he's there. Probably could have had our guy swing as well. We swing at 3 people at once. That way there's 3 times as much damage going on to him, as opposed to just letting Lar die on the cross for our sins here. Also, I don't know if no, that's fun. What's this post gonna look like? Anything. No wrong answers. Talk to me.
Flank comes in. Uh, I guess ideally Pyro wouldn't have died, our demo wouldn't have died, and we just.
Okay. Well, the demo died. It happened already.
Yeah.
We just have to deal with it. It happens sometimes. What can we do? What's just gonna happen next after he dies? We used that was fine too. We forced them. That was good. What's the next step here? Like any thoughts on any of
Reset.
this?
Cart
A
time.
reset would be really good. Yes, I like that a lot.
Reset? Okay.
I really like the reset because we got their Uber. We traded 2 for 3. We'll have better spawns. So it'd be a really good idea to reset this, right?
Yeah, we can reset. We're down too many for the post.
Yeah, we need to sync up. Whereas right now we have 3 players over here, basically just waiting for the reset. And then we have players in here dying. Yes? This guy's dying slowly, dying quickly. The cheeky card time is fine, but it's like basically nothing, right? So like we need to make sure we're not doing 2 different things on other halves of the map. These guys thought the post was on. These guys thought it was off maybe. We got to be on the same page. All right, is sacking or drawing? Are we fighting or waiting? Like
I think we're sacking.
we get to pick though. It's like we get to pick every time. I just want us to get in that mentality of this looks really juicy though. They're all backed up.
Yeah, and
We
I'm
have our
right
guys
there.
ready to go. Our spy is decloaking. Very nice. We get the med. What can we change about how we're playing this?
Try to push in quickly.
We were already doing that
Take it slow,
though.
take it slow.
I guess yes, exactly. We want to make sure our med gets out of here, and they don't get the kills. We can just guarantee this by slowing down a little, because we can get healthier. They can't. Very nice. That was a really good push. We'll go back and look at how it was successful. I just try to find things about the push that made it successful, other than the sniper getting the med kill. Because at that point, you guys had already secured a very advantageous position. Oh, fuck.
I think it's because we all pushed at the same time.
I mean,
So
yeah,
like our
that is
demo and combo was walking up, and our soldier had a really nice bomb.
really good. Yes, I agree. I feel like you guys are at that stage where like you know you need to be doing that. You understand that it's good. Oh, we get the nice little early picks. Plus, they're clumping and not really meeting that well. Like, honestly, you could be walking this way harder. Our pyro's still full health. Okay, stagger that guy. Is any of this familiar, or does it look like a different team is playing it?
Compared
Familiar.
to today, it does kind of look like a different team's playing it.
Are you playing better?
No.
No, we were playing much
Oh no.
worse.
Okay, the ad Uber. Okay, what's one thing we could change about this ad Uber?
It'd have our pyro in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say hit scan, but this is fine too. We're gonna spend 10 minutes killing the pyro or dying to the pyro because we could forget to flash our soldier who courageously bombed into the Uber.
I think they're already basically out because they were expecting a much better Uber.
I mean, this is still really, really good for us if we don't fumble. Like that was a good Uber, I think. They all kited to spawn. What does that open up for us?
All up third.
I mean, yeah, we get to get the card time up because they're not gonna have for another 20 or 30 seconds. That's enough time to get the card up. So all we need to do is just lock the doorways and prevent them getting into our cart players. Even if we end up dying and lose the fight, we just need to make sure the fight lasts for 20 seconds, right? Or like 15 seconds, really. Yes? Do you guys have like a word you would use for this? No?
No.
I think it's a useful concept. Because it's like a really good Uber. Even they got no kills with it. We forced them to go backwards and we got the cap out of it. I think cap or Uber is pretty much always a good trade.
Yeah. We probably should have a call out for when we have a butt ton of space.
Yeah, it would have been nicer to get some of more of our players up off cart because we had like 4 players on it. And we only need 2, and a med kind of got ran at out here when he could have had some more support. All right, how do we feel about that?
I probably should. Soldier probably should have been with heavy in red room.
Would that have helped though? There are like 5 people.
I
I
think
would
Heavy
have been
just
able
needs
to
to be a bit
whip
more
him out.
patient.
What?
I said I might have been able to whip him out, get him out of danger.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, what about this though?
Is our
I don't
team
think
ready to
Everybody's
help?
bombing in. I don't know what to say.
He is bowing.
I don't think anybody's.
I
in
mean, do we
position
feel
to
like if he gets the
capitalize
sap,
off
is it
that.
going to be a big value sap or no?
No, I don't think anybody's in
Why?
position to
Why?
capitalize.
Why may it not be a big value sap?
We're not in position to take advantage of it.
Yeah, like exactly. Oh, they actually courageously they forced for literally no reason. I guess the men got sneezed on and they panicked, but ignore that. Pretend that didn't happen. They didn't need to use on that. Like so our heavy and our spy kind of just soft bites and took them. But if we go back and look, I want you to find what the rest of our team was doing and like if they could have helped our heavy and our spy in the fights they were taking. Okay, no one's fighting yet. No one's really fighting yet. No one's fighting. No one's fighting. Our heavy has begun to fight. What are the rest of us doing right now? Are we fighting or no?
Yeah,
No, we're
that's
getting
my
in
bad.
position.
Point getting in
No, no. I mean, I'm
position.
not. I don't want to like really be calling you out harshly for it. I'm just trying to really use it as an example of how we want to be at the same point on the spectrum. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up MS Paint.
Yeah, it's fine. I had a small brain moment. It's fine.
I know, but like, I want everyone to be thinking about this pretty much all the time. Like, okay, where on the spectrum is my team? Am I in that part of the spectrum? If so, is it a good idea to be out of sync? That kind of thing. Hold on, I'm pulling up Paint.net. I had a dream about this.
I feel like on our last, for some reason, we were trying to go really fast, even though it was full disad for us.
You kind of have to set up for pushes on last or just run sacks. All right. Green and purple, I think. There. The green purple spectrum. Oh fuck. Okay. And maybe I'll pray this up later, but like this side of the spectrum is like why is it green still? Right? It's like it like produces like a does this make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are some like intermediate stages on the spectrum?
Uh, playing passive. I don't know if there's a better way to say that, but
Just put regrouping.
Pushing
Make sense?
together.
Yeah.
When pushing like when in a fight would it occur? You think pushing together?
Post Uber.
Post Uber, yeah.
Oh, post Uber. I mean, I feel like that would be maybe around here. Kind of, yeah, around here roughly.
yeah.
What about like a stack wave?
Way
The
at
right.
the far right.
Yeah. What about getting buffs?
Green.
Yeah.
Probably around, yeah.
What about like killing players that are feeding on your half of the map, or players that are overextended?
Also the green half.
Yeah,
Slight
I would say
green.
like around here, so maybe roughly here. What about like kind of poking at range without going close enough for them to kill you?
Still green.
Oh yeah, maybe around here. Then, all right,
Pressure.
all right. I'm just gonna put committing together. I don't know, collapsing. You guys used the word collapse before?
Negative.
You probably should.
Probably just. I guess I would use collapse to mean like a coordinated effort to kind of kill them all very quickly. Like if they go hill on second or something, you can kind of call for a collapse. At which point your soldier will bomb and we'll all swing into them together. That makes sense. You
Mhm.
kind of try to quickly Thanos snap the enemy team. But okay, I just hope this like kind of spectrum analogy makes sense. Where ideally, except for our medic, we all want to be.
At like the same point in the
Yeah,
spectrum.
our medic can break the rules, but everyone else should be trying to sync up because it's not really useful for one guy to be dying alone while the rest of us are getting buffed up. And in this analogy, like our spy is like going for the sap, which is pretty far to the pink half of the spectrum, and the rest of our team is still like rotating in, like taking positions. Put taking angles here. Like taking angles like rotating our players to big door or around to here, right?
Yeah.
They're not in a position to help our spy. So he's basically taking like a 1v5. You get caught out. Like it is what it is, but we want to kind of try to stay moving around the line together. Okay. If you take away nothing, like just take away that. I don't know. I think it's really helpful for the team to kind of have an idea. Think about it like red light, green light. How fast are we going right now? That's another way you can think about how fast are we going.
Yeah. I feel like we kind of
This
have
is very fast. This is not moving.
a tempo issue. That's another way of rephrasing it. As
Yeah,
I
you
feel
ever
like
see
some
you
of
ever
us are
see
going fast
you ever
and
see
some of us are going
Whiplash?
slow.
It's got the bald guy, J.K. Simmons from Portal. He hits the kid and he
No,
says, "Not my tempo." I think about it all the time. I
no,
think
he's from
about tempo.
Spider-Man. What are you
Yeah, the
talking
guy
about?
is the news guy from Spider-Man. He says, "Give me pictures of Spider-Man." Like
We
again, like
should
okay,
be
okay, again, not for the not to call this guy out, but like again, peaking kind of early. Ideally, we trying to do it all at the same time, and especially a sniper, you can kind of try to late peek it. Let these guys get in, and then you can peek a little late when their whole team is looking at this shit. But pretty good plays. Like when we all walk together, we are getting a lot of stuff done. All right, analyze the situation here.
We can't see your screen.
Oh, you can't. Fuck, you're right. Analyze.
So I analyzed that we are all dead, but they are also all dead.
Well, I guess we're both 4 or 5 up right now. I think our snipers are rolling up from spawn.
Yeah, I'd say we're a bit more in the purple side of the spectrum right now.
Oh, the spectrum. Yeah, I would say we're decently into the purple. Sure. Should we attempt to stay where we are on the spectrum, or go more purple, or go more green?
I'm pushing
Probably go
for more purple.
I
remember-
wouldn't
say a little
move
bit
at all and
green.
wait for
I'd
Uber.
also say a little bit green.
I like that. Why do we think slowing the fight down could be good, or even leaving the fight?
Because if we
Uber lag.
overextend, it's just gonna be more player decide.
We have better respawns. We can
Exactly,
regroup.
I like that. A term I want to throw is like meeting our spawners. Because look at how fast our spawners are getting back up versus getting theirs back up.
Mm.
If we wait 5 seconds, we'll have everyone back, and they won't have anyone. If we wait 10 seconds, we'll have everyone back, and they'll be into the fight, and they'll like just have gotten some of their spawners, but still missing some.
I got you.
And then we also almost have Uber. So if we literally just wait for 5 seconds, we'll have Uber and most of our spawners back. It can be as simple as just running away for 5 seconds, then running back into them if they chase us. Or waiting for like 10 seconds and setting up a more developed Uber with our demo man in it. Right?
Can I ask a
But
question?
Yeah, fire, please talk.
What would be the call there? So like, where Pyro, Medic, and Heavy are in Red Room, how would one of them or our demo say, get out and play our Uber and players? In like a concise
Probably
way.
get out and play our Uber and respawners. I think you nailed it.
Okay.
I like just saying meet our spawners or slow down or wait for Uber, get the Uber. Okay, we get out. Nice. We are on a timer because they do have an Uber themselves. Yeah. I think we just need to go back in faster. Maybe we just, it's fine. I think in the end. But it would have been nice if we had gone right back in with the Uber, but we probably didn't even know we had slight ad. How are we doing with tracking ad? Or dis ad?
So.
Middle of the road.
It's definitely hard because our comms are very easily muddled. We have
If you
high
guys
energy
tried clearing
players.
comms.
You don't even know.
Yeah, I can't really track Uber for shit either, honestly.
I think my trouble is I'm trying to like see or look for the situation too much rather than hear the situation.
How do you
Some-
hear Uber?
Not for here.
Oh,
but
you mean
hear
in
the
in
game state
comms.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm like
definitely here. That goes for everyone too. At a certain level, you just can't kind of attempt to peek information because you're going to get headshot or you're going to get chased by a scout or something. You kind of really have to start relying on your spy for comms, on positional stuff at least. But let's just really quick go back on that, see how we could have improved it. We use this in exchange. 1, 2.
I have another question. At
Yes,
Invite, is
please.
it like a lot more regimented? Like the
What does
game
that
states
mean?
are more obvious but faster? Or
Wow,
are they muddier but faster?
I don't know how to answer that one. I have to think on that one for a minute.
Because I feel like game
I
states and
guess
lower divs just are very hit or miss of
Yes.
being extremely obvious or completely fucking unforeseeable.
I think teams in lower divs just don't know how to work the advantages they have, and when they win, it just feels like they're on accident sometimes, and they unintentionally just have something work. I don't know. At least for me, like invite teams know what advantages they have, and we'll just work them.
Do you think that's a conscious thing or an unconscious thing?
Both.
Okay.
Okay. How can we? Let's just think out loud how do we want to change what happened here? Like when do we want to go back in? Because we have like 10 seconds for ad.
Uh, Probably right now, because we know we have respawners behind us and we can just walk
Yeah,
into them.
it's fine to take the Uber while waiting for your respawners because it's gonna be shiny anyway. You don't need your whole team, low key. Okay, the U's really nice picks. I like how I said we kind of ran behind the Uber players. That way he kind of got an easier shot off. Nice stab and sap, sap and stab, very nice. I like the timing of our heavies commit. I think it could have been a little healthier, but that's like very good timing to kind of wait here and then swing as the Ubers fade. What should be kind of be our? Oh, I guess we kind of already won.
If we all go in, we win. It's just a question of if we all go in. There's a scary demo man there.
Where did our med go in that? Is he dead?
No,
Was he in their
back out.
spawn? What?
No, I must
Yeah.
have went out through main. Or their med or our med?
Our med.
I probably
Yeah,
left
you
out
back-
main.
Yeah.
You could even be like meeting your spawners here if you wanted, but nah, you have the gun down. I think it's good to go. Okay, here. Yeah, okay, look, this is good. This is a lot. Right now we have our med and our scanner went down together. Right now, like they don't have anyone on their team that can stand against your med scout and demo if you guys just play together. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we kind of get split up really bad. I guess Smiley, our med gets stuck back here. What the heck? Oh, we're beaming this guy. Is okay. I don't know, it's fine. I get the feeling kind of like our med scout demo, like maybe briefly. We ended in the same spot after the Uber, which is I guess the main goal. After the exchange, you really don't want your demo and your med scout to be in different parts of the map. Where's our Tilly? Oh, it's here. So that's okay, I guess. I feel like you could put it further up. Level 3 Tellys actually win last payload points, though.
Yeah, full ad here. What do we do with it?
Oh, we got the med. Very nice.
Oh, we just collapse on them because they have no med.
Oh, I was scouting this.
Yes.
I somehow only now just noticed. Did we win or lose? I don't remember.
We won.
Oh, okay. Well, there's still plenty to learn. Holy crap, he is in.
He's just vibing.
I think he got air blasted in.
Yeah.
Because our pyro is just beautiful.
Our pro's the goat.
Let's look at some prod.
Oh, this demo.
Oh, I remember you guys telling me about this. Yeah.
What
Yep.
happened?
I died 15 times to spy.
Uh, okay, we need to have some kind of plan for the mid fight. Do we have any kind of plan for the mid fight currently? Is it just show up and shoot or don't shoot people?
Usually I'll try to go fat, like I'll as the soldier I'll bomb fast from grass.
Okay, I like that. I want the rest of our team to sync up alongside the sync our tempo up with that guy then. I like having kind of my heavy soldier call mid fight on this map. So if our soldier is landing in the middle of their team as soon as possible, what do the rest of us need to do?
Walk across point.
SW with our demo.
Yeah, at the same time he is moving, we need to move in behind him. Or go in advance of him if we're really want to provide a support for him, we could go in advance of him, but roughly the same time. We're not doing that this mid, I guess, which is fine.
Yeah, sometimes I switch
It just
up.
means do less explosive. Call it for your team. We want to have a definitive idea of how to play it. And Cheese Boys, that's POW. Cool. If our full ad, what do you want to do with it? There are two options.
forward hold, or
I think the plan is just to stay there and let them walk into us for a shitty exchange on their end.
Exchange?
we have full ad. They have
Yeah.
20%.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't call it an exchange if it was full ad, but our plan is
Okay.
to use the Uber then. Okay. There's like basically two plans. You can use the Uber or you cannot use the Uber
Mhm.
if you think they're going to sack for you. Otherwise, you can use the Uber to enable you playing assertively. So like calling if we're going to sack or dry, I want us to like call this when we're defending if we're going to play assertively or play back with the Uber, right?
Yeah.
I think really linearly. Whoever asks about game state, flow, and whatever. Wait, who asked that?
It was me, I think.
Yeah.
If you're referring to me asking about how regimented Highlander or
Yeah, I think
Invictus.
maybe this is just like part of my thought process. Where I'm very organized around like thinking about what advantages there are and how we're gonna work them.
I think if we can play more linearly, we'll have a lot of success.
Holy
in...
fuck, it's bad!
Holy!
So I like that a lot. We kind of just used Uber on them when they walked forward, and it was fat. That's option one when you have Uber. You play to use it. You play to play really assertively and just use it as your free. I'm gonna win this fight card. Even if you don't
Felt
get the med,
forward hold for
I
some
still
reason.
like an Uber that gets lots of kills and wins the fight, especially if you're in a forward hold because now they have to respawn. Now you're all still alive and they have to clear all of you again. You can just back up if you need to, right? This buys us a lot of time.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm watching Jeremiah so much.
Ask my
Cool.
goat with that.
Now we are definitely drawing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Pretty nice collapse from our playing. Our soldier and our scout were in at the same time, and they kind of got their whole team. So I would kind of call that a collapse. Let's look at this again really quick. We even get the met out of it. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're drive fighting. We don't have the Uber. They don't have an Uber. We're not playing the Kai to go into them. It's just space, players, buffs. Yeah, right now, like we're kind of all looking for damage onto their team. We just need to pull the trigger, right? I would kind of call this a collapse. We can even be playing a little more passive than usual, waiting for the trigger to go off so we're all healthy and ready for it to actually make it happen. And just be not full committing, and now we full commit. Our soldier got airbusted all the way out. But yeah, you kind of see the idea. As they're walking up, we're poking at them, but we're not going to full commit onto them when they're back here. Why would that be a bad idea?
Because they have respawners.
Yeah, I mean, they have players. That play our soldier did, like, would it have been good if their med was back here?
No.
Why not?
Because that
We
is
haven't-
too far out for us to support him.
Exactly. That's our scout wouldn't have been able to get the cleanup on it. Our demo man and our spy wouldn't have been able to get involved in that one at all. Our heavy wouldn't have been involved in it. So we want them to be getting closer than that. But what happens if we just let them walk all the way to here and then keep fighting without a collapse going off?
We just lose the point.
Yeah,
give up
if
high
if we
ground.
if we give them too much space and too much ground, they'll take advantageous positions. They'll pick off our players. If we want to leave any players forward alone, we just end up having to give everything. So we have to kind of pick where we want the collapse to happen, and then just pull the trigger on it. It would be okay to like delay the collapse longer if you wanted for whatever reason. Maybe you're trying to get your spawners back, or you're trying to get your Uber up, for example. So you let them in, you let them keep going in longer than you would normally. In that situation, you would have your players just back up instead of attacking, right? Does that make sense at all? I'm talking about a hypothetical. Like, remember the red room example? Let's say we had 90 Uber here. If we had like 90 Uber here, would it be a good idea if we go for collapse now?
Probably not. We could just play more passive and
You
take
could
an
wait.
ad
You could
Uber.
literally wait like 5 seconds and then take an ad over in. Yeah. Like this is nice coordination. Like our heavy, demo, spy are all in here. So whoever called this one, good shit.
I don't think it was called. I think it was a happy little accident.
That's fine, but let's just try to like play for it more in the future. Our spy can be especially good at calling this stuff. And we're all fighting, but we're not hard committing in. We're just looking for the free kills, the overextenders. We're looking to remove buffs, chip them. But then when our spy says, okay, let's go for it, bomb in and walk behind it, right?
So when they dry fight, should we be looking for a collapse?
Generally, yeah. If you can't keep them at arm's length with your sniper and shit. Like
Okay.
if their whole team is actually committing, if they just commit random one-offs or don't commit, just don't do anything or kill the feeder.
Should the call be like, they're dry fighting, wait for a call to
Yeah,
collapse?
kind of. I like that. Until then, just don't use all your stickies, right? Just poke at it. That's what served me very well recently. Unfortunate. I think we can just I don't really like having med here, honestly, unless you're looking to go into them before they get to this spot. Otherwise, your med's just so exposed. Like, go back for a second here. Yeah, okay, this is actually a really good example from what I talked about earlier. If we don't go for an aggressive meet or a collapse, which is, I guess, like the same thing. So we're all playing up. We have the ad. This has been really good for just using and winning a fight and playing assertively. Oops. Cool. They walk up. We do kind of get too sticky, which yeah, like we need to meet. We would need to meet so soon. This is kind of why I hate the spot. But like they walk up, they don't get met. What happened?
We just have no space to work with.
I mean, I mean, we have space, but they were able to walk far enough in that they're able to kill our medic, which means that if we want to have our medic in this particular spot, we need to be meeting them way sooner, or collapsing on them way sooner, because otherwise they've acquired a position that is just really advantageous for free, which is in this case is just being back here, which is normally not that good. I don't know. This it's hell on a medic to do this stuff. I hate the spot so much. Like, don't play here unless your team is actually attempting to attack them.
Yeah, our plan
Here.
was to get them, because if we saw the med, we would have just popped. But like what happened was, for some reason, concrete was just left completely open.
Conk. Well, Conk didn't kill your med. It was the man up left or slope or whatever.
Well, I stopped looking away from valleys just because I was getting shot at for some reason from conk.
I don't know how much it's your responsibility. Like,
Mine?
I think that's more demos. Like,
Well,
correct
one
me
of
if I'm
them-
wrong, but the medic should basically never be deciding when to use.
Mm,
that is a point.
Or not never, but rarely.
you're overthinking it. I mean, the issue here is that this guy's too close to our medic. If we want to play our medic here, we need to be basically using into them before we can get to the dangerous spot. And this is the dangerous spot.
Hmm.
I just think the spot is Chungus unless you're going very aggressively into them.
What is a better spot?
I don't know. Just play behind your team. Play back here, and then just don't get sniped. Or play behind point and rotate up when you're going for the use in. Or play here and use assertively. Like if you're playing aggressive and you have Uber, it's okay just to pop it when they fight you. You will redeem kills out of it. Your spy will get some shit too.
I do have a lack of like pop calls. Like if it's not a standard push, then I never really get a use. It's like a lot of the times, especially today's games, like oh, okay, I'm using to save you guys because nothing's being called.
Yeah. I mean, especially on ad, just don't be so hesitant about using it when you're in those forward positions that can net kills. Remember that they used into the forward hold and you just kind of got everything. You weren't going to get the med, but your flank wrapped around and got him. That's what playing forward with Uber enables. Just massive frags and then potential for additional frags afterward. So let's assume we're gonna want to play here, and then let's just tell me I'll go in our like our spies POV or something, and we'll determine where we want to go for the collapse and the use. Oh, our spy's dead. Okay, that is kind of unfortunate. We also have really poor vision on this too, I guess.
It didn't help that the sniper was dead, or I was dead, so I couldn't watch.
Let's just do
Valley.
it from bird's eye then. When do you want to use? Just call it for me.
That's coming up.
Now, I'd say they're committed.
About now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just puts you in this ugly spot where you have to kind of use like immediately. There's not a very generous window on it, is there?
I think it's just once they're past porch is kind of
Yeah,
the spot where
yeah.
they're too far in to get out.
Well, at that point, they can. It's not so much about them getting out. It's about like if they keep getting in, they get to shoot my medic and kill him.
I know I was screaming in comms. If you see Beam, call Uber, call Uber.
Yeah. Part of that could just be we're missing our spy.
Like here, we just walk up Valley and take all that free space that
They're
they
giving
weren't
you a lot of
holding.
room. Yep. I thought like looking at the enemy dome would give me a lot of information, but it didn't.
I feel like we just didn't commit to getting advantageous positions. We just kind of played exactly where they were, just mirrored.
Yeah, on offense, you kind of want to do it the opposite way around. On defense, you need to meet them because if you don't meet them, the enemy nomad gets to go to here and shoot sticks at your medic, right? If he doesn't get met and addressed. If they send some players through connector, you have to meet them on defense or they get to wrap your whole team. If they stand a point, you have to meet that on defense because they'll cap it if you don't meet. On offense, you want to do it in reverse almost. Where you go where they aren't. Any thoughts on that?
It's hard because product was small map.
Yeah, that's true. But like, just taking an example of a forward hold, if they're all playing on grass, what door do you want to go out of?
Cliff.
Yeah. You just want to go where they're not. If their sniper's playing over here on China, do you want to walk left or right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, this fight is so scrappy, so it's a little hard to put that, but it's like more of a pre-fight thing. You can sometimes do it like in the middle of a low rotate. I might be trying to hit their flank here as demo, but tricky when their dumb man's running you down. Yeah, our demo man and our scout are taking a lot of damage and doing a lot of damage. I feel like bombing behind would be really, really good here as soldier, if you could do it.
I gotcha.
Just a thought, because it makes them look in different directions. Draws a lot of eyes, makes them look up. I guess I had one other thought on dry fighting. I think the key to dry fighting is just identifying which player on their team is easiest to kill and then killing that guy. Which is generally the guy that is furthest from his team and closest to yours. So just try to find like good targets that fit those criteria in this next fight. Like who is it right now maybe?
Flank.
Mm,
Soldier.
Yeah, probably
soldier heavy.
like the heavy maybe. You can shoot him. They don't, now it's definitely the demo man, right?
Yeah.
Now it's definitely the scout. Focus on the flank might be good as well. Like our spies here, we could also, if they're doing that a lot and they're hard to clear, our dome man could clear them from this direction, or a sniper could clear them from up here. Just ideas. Okay, let's watch the exchange. I like how we get really deep without having to use. It's clear we had good comms on like where they were playing, their sniper was playing. So we didn't have to pop until we were all the way here, which is really, really good. What are some other chill things about this Uber?
not everyone is in it.
Yeah, well, our scout maybe thought he was going to be in it, which is something we needed to internally sort out. Because our scout was definitely thinking he was going to be flashed there, and it didn't happen. Do you have any thoughts on that? Same with Arpudis. I think Arpudis maybe thinks he's about to be flashed here, but I don't know whether. Oh, the Nomad is not in this, so he's gonna live, but how can we fix our scout dying in the Uber problem?
You call it ahead of time.
Yeah, we kind of want to figure out who we want to have in the Uber and who we don't. I mean, who do you want to have in the Uber? Let's decide now.
If it's a
Prado?
exchange, I feel like I'd want to have scout and demo.
Cool. Make sure our pilot stays out of it then, okay?
Yep.
Okay, that's all for today. But thank you for reviewing with me.
Wow.
You guys talked you talked a good amount. That makes me happy.
Thank you for the review.
This has probably been my favorite review ever. I'm not gonna lie.
Why is that?
Ever.
It felt more theoretical of like
Yes.
identifying consistent and theoretical problems instead of just raw.
Oh, your heavy
positioning.
stood in the wrong spot. He is big noob.
Yeah.
True.
And those are somewhat helpful in lower divisions, just because like not everyone knows where to stand. But having like a more overall review was very nice.
I don't know, this is how I think about the game.
I appreciate being questioned.
Yeah,
Thank-
I hate just talking to myself in the call
Uh-huh,
for like an hour.
I did really like having questions asked. It was a very good way to keep us
At
engaged.
some point, I'm gonna have you guys like do your own review and watch it and say, well, I think this didn't work, or I think this could have worked better. I don't know.
They're gonna write up a
But-
Sure,
pop
for sure.
quiz for us.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
too.
You as well. Thank you.